Alright guys, before we get into the video, I'm going to talk to you yet again about Futtrading.co.uk. Thank you to everyone that continues to subscribe and support our content. It means the world to us. You guys know we work very hard on the website. You make a lot of coins, but without you guys, we don't have a website. So thank you very much for that. We're working on another big giveaway this month, and hopefully we'll have details of that in the coming days for you guys. But just so you know, £10 a month gets you access to Tier 1 perks, which is buying and selling prices for icons, specials and silvers, as well as Thursday flips. They bang all the time, a lot of coins to be made. And with Tier 2, you get all the Tier 1, plus Chem Style filters, plus live filters, and we're adding UCL cards to that as well. PC prices have now been added, and we're continuing to add more PC features in the coming days and weeks. So make sure you check out Futtrading.co.uk. You'll make millions as simplistically as anything. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below. Never been more important because we're reaching the end of this account. If you're new around here, this account is the giveaway account. We're going to be giving this away to one of you guys, one of my viewers, one of my subscribers, but you must be subscribed to win. And you want to be subscribed so you know when the video comes out that tells you guys how to enter. There is about 2.5, 2.6 million coins on this account, plus even a bit more than that. I'm going to try and get it to over 3 million over the weekend. So one of you guys has a very nice account to start playing the game on. But you do get 3 videos a day on this channel. The morning is League SBC method. It's me teaching you how to craft packs and players for free once you get your club cycling. Evening, this video is a trading video, and the midnight content is a mixture of packs, trading, thoughts on the game, all that sort of stuff. And as well as that, you get 2 streams. Morning stream is on YouTube at 9:30. Evening stream is on Twitch at 5:30 PM. We just keep grinding around here, basically. That's the point. Make sure you check out Foot Trading. A couple of people commented saying to give it a rest in terms of us advertising it. Number one, I don't advertise things like coin sellers or anything like that. I advertise my own product that I've worked on. Number two, having the website allows me to do this full time and give you guys free trading tips 2 or 3 times a day. So yeah, we will continue with the advertisement. If it upsets you, I'm sorry, but at the same time, it means I'm able to pay for an editor and you guys get loads of videos. For those who can't afford it or just don't want to pay for it. But anyway, today's video is all about future stars. It's going to drop tonight. It's arguably one of the best promos on FIFA usually. It's looking mega souped up in terms of the players we're going to be getting. And I want to tell you guys about what you should be looking at in terms of making coins today, tomorrow and Sunday. So we'll get into it straight away. First thing I'm going to talk about is what I talked to you guys about yesterday in the Discord, all that sort of stuff. And it is these cards here. Silvers did extremely well last night. They bounced back. They dropped off quite heavily and bounced back significantly. Now, I will leave the silver video down below for some silver filters, but I'll also probably be trading with these cards tonight. So if you want to come into the stream, get some advice, get some tips, head over to Twitch. But silvers dropped off heavy last night. Really, really big undercuts, and then they bounced back quite quickly because not everyone opened their packs up, and that's the crucial thing here. There's a double buy-in this week. So last night we bought in, and we sold off today. We're selling off today. Tonight we'll buy in again and sell off over the course of the promo, because the drop tonight should be far more significant than it was yesterday, because a lot of people are going to have held their marquee matchup packs, and we've got 3 lots of silver supply in that, 3 election packs as part of marquee matchups. If you want the filters, look down below. The website has them on there as well. I do give out some of the filters for you guys, for those of you that can't afford the site, but make sure you check the video out down below for silvers. But when we're buying into silvers, the bidding video was live at midnight last night. Check that out, because it gives you a really good insight into very, very good profit methods for silvers. But be prepared to hold these for longer. The reason for that is the silver market tonight should see a heavy, heavy dip. But what EA tend to do during promos is they hold off on silver supply so people can't grind League SBCs as easy as they would do normally, because that's free packs as opposed to you paying for FIFA points. So be mindful of that. It's an EA tactic in every single promo. Most of the daily SBCs tend to be untradeable, and every now and then they might throw in a tradable Prime Electrum pack, but that doesn't bring the market down enough. So when you're looking at your silver filters tonight, you've got to be thinking away from, in my opinion, the things like the West Broms and stuff like that. The profit isn't there. The big profit for me tonight is going to be in teams like Benevento. Their defenders right now are holding very, very low compared to where they were during Team of the Year. If you guys remember, during Team of the Year, these defenders were up at 4 or 5k sometimes. And teams like Benevento will do very, very well over the course of this promo, because they'll keep going up. The lack of supply that we get throughout the week, and more people are going to want to do League SBC packs, because that's what they're going to want to do. Open packs up and pack future stars. It's what I want to do. It's what a lot of you guys want to do. Other ones to look at, like if you remember Bielefeld, for example, those that panic sold these off, their defenders got very, very low. They're now up a little bit today. But even still, during Team of the Year, these cards got to 10,000 coins. Now, do I think they get to 10,000 during future stars? Probably not. They could do. But tonight, I think if you're buying these on Xbox in and around the sort of 5k region, I think you will see a very good return on them in the long term. So long as EA don't supply silvers. They may surprise us all and make the grind easier, but I doubt it. But these sort of cards are the ones that did very well. Their midfielders spiked like crazy during Team of the Year. And right now, they're down to like 2,000 coins. It's ridiculously low for them. We're going to get silver supplied tonight. It's going to crash those even further. So without a doubt, silvers are your play. All the video links you need will be down below for that. Next thing to think about tonight, and I want to show you it quickly actually if I can get it up on Twitter, is FODDER. Now, FODDER is extremely high at the moment because the Wayne Rooney SBC held it up. There's obviously a mid-icon SBC that held him up. Let me get Footwatch up. Brilliant account, by the way, Footwatch. Always go and follow them. They're absolutely brilliant. But I want to show you this quickly. So, this was released into the code yesterday. It guarantees 2 rare gold players rate 85 or higher. Now, this could be an objective. This could be a store pack. Most likely, I think it's an SBC pack like the 83 plus doubles we got during Team of the Year. Now, with 83 plus doubles we got in Team of the Year, the team rating requirement was an 83 rated team. I don't know if this is going to be similar to that or not, but I think you can probably spread your bets in and around 84s. Are probably going to do quite well, but it could be an 85 rated team for 2 85s. I don't know if EA go that far. I think it's probably going to be 83 or 84. But FODDER's very high right now. But tonight we're going to get either lightning rounds or promo packs and that sort of stuff. Those FODDER cards are going to be listed a lot lower. So what you need to do right now at this moment, as you're watching this video, is just go onto FootWiz and check the likes of FODDER prices, 83s and 84s. And the ones that do best, as I've always told you, the Spanish link guys like Koke, Saul, Azpilicueta, fullbacks always do very well, wingers always do very well, but all FODDER should see a rise. I'd even look at the Chinese Super League for that Renato Augusto, Paulinho, Oscar link. They did very well at times during the Team of the Year promo because a lot of people didn't buy them, so you didn't use them. So everyone bought into FODDER. All of Koke and Azpilicueta and Gundogan and Jorginho all spiked, and then Footbin Solutions started to see the CSL guys go into them, and they spiked heavily in price. And so I'd be mindful that that's somewhere you want to be looking right now. Again, you want to be buying with a big drop-off. If right now those cards are 3,000 coins, you want to be buying 2k and below. You want to give yourself as much profit as possible and be prepared to hold. All of those cards, silvers, golds, you've got to be prepared to hold. Shouldn't be too hard over weekend because you've got foot champs to be playing and things like that. But if you're the sort of person that likes to continually open packs, then that might not be the best idea for you. What I also want to quickly show you now, if I get a chance, let's go to Footbin. Actually, FootWiz instead, actually. Is what has happened because of the Wayne Rooney SBC, and you need to think about this intently because it's one that I missed out on and I didn't think about it hard enough. Wayne Rooney came out, and what that meant was that Wayne Rooney spiked the price of icons, all icons pretty much, especially English icons though, and a lot of English players spiked in general. Now look at Jadon Sancho, for example. This Rule Breaker card, it's down a little bit at the moment, but no, actually back up again. 360 this card is. Look at that spike on the graph. 247, he's gained 100,000 coins since Wayne Rooney came out. Now we're going to get SBCs and objective cards during this promo. Potentially one will drop tonight. Now if that SBC or card is either a hard league to link, so it could be, I don't know, a random player from maybe, like I say, let's go with the Eredivisie, although it probably won't be. The Eredivisie, or it could be, I don't know, I'm trying to think of another one, the MLS, something like that. Cards in and around that linked to them will spike in value, especially for objective cards, because a lot of people do objectives. And so you need to be hot on the ball with that. Because I wasn't with Sancho. I looked at the icons rising and I was like, that's inevitable, that's fine. I didn't touch him, I didn't trust the buying on that. Sancho held quite low for a lot of the period that Rooney was out at the beginning, and then spiked. And it was a massive missed opportunity there because you're looking at about 80,000 coins, 70,000 coins profit per card. I wish I'd have bought him. Because I sat there debating it, like, is he rising, why is he not rising? Now, that doesn't mean I'm saying to you that if you get a French player from the Eredivisie, just buy French players. But let's say you get a striker, for example, from the Eredivisie. I would be looking towards the French wingers, the sort of higher rated cards. But you've also got to be mindful, if that objective or SBC, the SBC specifically, is expensive, or it's a really meta card, are people really going to be linking it to basic cards? No. You want to be looking towards the higher tier cards. So, for example, for Wayne Rooney, Sancho did very well. It's a relatively high tier card. People invested into things like Raheem Sterling for Wayne Rooney, and it didn't really do that well because there aren't many people linking that Raheem Sterling to Wayne Rooney. The people who are going to link him are going to use icons or better rated cards and that, or better cards than that Sterling. At this point in the game, Sterling's not really the one. On stream, I'm going to be making these calls as much as I possibly can to help you guys out. But link investing could be very good during future stars. For me, that's going to be where there's a decent amount of coin. And then, so throughout the weekend, silvers, buy them up now, sell them up throughout the weekend. Fodder the same, buy up now. And link investments are going to do quite well, in my opinion. But we're seeing today quite a heavy sell-off in the last 24 hours of Team of the Year players. They're coming down quite a bit. So Joshua Kimmich is down at 187 at the moment. He was at a peak of 198. So he's down, what? Give or take about 100k already. Now I'm debating buying him at some point soon. I think tonight, Team of the Years will see a hit when we get the teams out. I think that the relatively high rated specials will see a hit. The likes of, let's say for example, Gravenberch comes out and he's a Dutch centre mid. Players like De Jong, for example, these players right now, he's got in form at the moment, this De Jong. I have him on trade for the club. This De Jong has seen a nice spike, right? A very heavy spike into him because they're linked to Gravenberch. Now he could continue to rise, but what we have seen a lot of this year on FIFA is that people buy into this card in anticipation for Gravenberch coming out, for example, because we all think it's Gravenberch coming. What then happens is, Gravenberch comes out and everyone starts to mass list these special cards for links. So Dumfries, for example, there's a massive boost on Dumfries right now. If I show you, he's had a massive buy in the last 24 hours. He's up at 54k at the moment on Xbox. If you look at that, he was down at 29. He's massively climbed. This isn't just people buying them in anticipation for them getting Gravenberch. This is people buying into these cards, hoping to make a profit when Gravenberch comes out. And 9 times out of 10, everyone starts to panic list these cards. They come down quite heavily because Tom there goes, right, all crashing down in value, I'm listing all my cards, he mass lists. Someone else does the same, someone else does the same, and the market sees a hit. And that's when you can buy in. If you've got an idea of the price of these, I'll be looking at Dutch guys right now for certain because of Gravenberch. But if you buy into these cards on the drop and then sell into the lift, you can make a lot of coins from it. Dumfries right now, 57k. If I see him start to come down tonight, and I start seeing him at 40s, 45s, which has happened so many times this year, he's someone I'm thinking, right, let me buy him. Let me think about selling him on, maybe in the 24-hour period after that, as the market comes down. So that's those sort of things to be looking at. Again, I'll be trying to call this on stream as much as I possibly can. The final thing to look at is gold metas. Tonight, again, going to have a lot of supply, a lot of cards coming onto the market. I'd be surprised if there's not lightning rounds, but there's a chance we just get promo packs. But either ways, Rafael Varane all day has started climbing. He's up at 98k at the moment. He had a low of 80 for a little while, even 71 during Team of the Year. He's back up in the 90s again. Now, this guy is obviously one of the most meta centre-backs in the game. Now, it's not just him you're looking at, De Bruyne, Varane, all those guys, not Varane, Mane, all those guys. He's at a high right now, a really, really big high. But this tells you there's demand for Varane. There is demand for him. Because we were all sitting there going, is he dead now as a card this year? Or is he going to keep being bought up again or sold on again? And so for me, I'm seeing demand for Weekend League of him being around 99,000 coins now on Xbox, 130 on PlayStation. Again, if tonight I see him come down to 85, I don't think the drop on him is going to be as pronounced, but I think the bounce back is going to be better than Team of the Year because the pack supply should be lesser. It's not going to quite be 3 rounds every single day of 50Ks, 100Ks, 125Ks and constant pack supply. So again, these are players I've been looking at and looking at them with Hunters and Shadows to sell them on again once it calms down. What we've seen a lot this year is in the minor promos, not Team of the Year. You see the likes of Varane get down to sort of 85, 86, 87k with Shadows on him. This is Xbox prices. And then by the time midnight comes round, he's back up at 96, 97 again. They're relatively easy flips. They're relatively little risk. There's not that much risk in them at all. But usually your players to see, if we get lightning rounds, your players usually the 7 o'clock lightning round. That's when you tend to get a marker of where the market's at. If you don't get lightning rounds, basically once 6 PM hits, let everyone open their promo packs, see where the market's at and then buy. Because the thing you have to understand is, yes, people sell, so the market comes down, but then people then sell their cards and they've got coins to spend. Then they go and buy players and the market comes up. And that's why I think those sort of Dutch links to Gravenberch could do quite well tonight, because I think what happens is, as it has a lot of time, is sell-off happens, market comes down, then everyone that's got a Gravenberch or is buying this card or buying that card starts to buy them and they go up in price again. And that's something you can monitor for 2 or 3 days now going forward, because these cards will keep being packed as they're in packs. So summing it up, silvers tonight, 100% is always a play and there's massive profit in it. If it does anything like it did in the Team of the Year, massive profit to be made from them. Some of the Bielefeld centre-backs, for example, being extinct, 10k. But look towards those sort of guys. Don't look at West Brom and Leeds. Look towards those sort of more random teams. The ones you saw in the bidding video last night, the ones I've shown you before in silver videos. Again, links will be down below. Fodder. Check your fodder prices right now. Check what it's been doing. Footbin has a graph. It tells you exactly what it's done. And you can watch it and go, okay, cool. We're at its peak, 12k. At its lowest, 8k. I want to be buying in and around that. The reason you're doing that is for number one, player SBCs. Any good player SBC that people want to do. And number two, those 85 plus double packs. Party bags, for example, coming out. Fodder will do well continually throughout this. It was a massive play during Team of the Year. Hugely profitable. It's really, really good. Look at specials tonight. Look at gold metas tonight. The higher end gold metas. And you should be on your way to making a lot of coins. Update for you in terms of what we're doing in this account. This account's going to continue to be traded on. We'll be giving away either some point over the weekend or early next week. I'm going to be buying my team on my main account. I'm going to be trading towards a new card. So you guys can tell me who you think I should trade towards. I'm thinking Hullet is probably the one I'm going to aim for in terms of a brand new series of trading towards Hullet. But yeah, that's the end of this video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you turn your notifications so you never miss an upload. I will be live on Twitch at 5:30, so check me out there. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.